Oh, we have Flavio too. Hi, Flavio. I can't talk to anybody. Flavio here, he does not want to go. He got voted to explore the island with us. Poor guy. I wasn't a fan of the feedback in my own voice. So if you do it through OBS, there's a condition called speech jamming, and what the speech jamming means is that if you hear your voice with a delay of any kind, it trips you up. It trips your brain up because you're listening to your own voice. It has to be simultaneous, basically. And when it's simultaneous, then you almost don't hear it unless you actually turn it off, and then you realize you've been hearing it this whole time. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I have monitored my own voice in that capacity, but on my own setup here at home, I do not have that. I don't have that ability here, at least not yet. But I will be able to hear my own voice with that new microphone because it'll pass it through this and the game audio, so I am told. Voice jammer went, you know what, Sabotage? I could make that work. The only thing is that you would hear me twice over. It's actually very easily done. But basically what that would do is it would pass the audio back through the desktop, which is how everything you're hearing is done right now. But as a result, you would actually hear me and the voice about a half-second delay, which is way too much if you're actually trying to monitor your voice. Don't poison. Oh, damn it. Why you gotta be a dick? Also, why did I not guard it the first time? That would have helped. It's fine. You go. Now. Goodbye. Who needs weed killer? You just gotta get Mario's. You just gotta get Mario's hammer. That's how you weed the garden, right? You just hit the hell out of him with a hammer. I guarded that. I know I did. All right, time to get my weed killer. God, we just weeded the flower bed, so we didn't really do anything with the flower bed, but we at least try and keep it clean. But we weeded the flower bed, and 2 weeks later, it's just full of weeds again. And I mean, like, up to my knees. It sucks. Do I have... Oh, I don't. You know what? You are confused now, sir. Oh, but I can... What does this do? Press A with good timing. Huh, okay. I've never used that ability. Bobbery is new. I got him just before I ended last stream. Actually, it's funny because my boss was asking me, well, how do you record screens? And I'm like, funny you should ask that, actually. Because I know all how to do that. That's basically my hobby. I record the screen, I record my audio. It's super simple. And then he's like, okay, sure, let's go ahead and do what you suggested, because I suggested OBS and all this, right? But he installed it on... He installed it, or tried to install it on the conference computer. And the conference computer's still running Windows 7, so he couldn't get it to go. I'm like, really? It's on Windows 7? He's like, yeah, I don't know what we should do. I'm like, then grab your computer and bring it in here. Like, it's not really that big of a deal which computer it is. We're all gonna put it on the local drive that we all share. It's just we need to be able to see what this person's doing. Like, that's all we need to do. Mario, come on. Yeah, I don't know why any of those computers are on Windows 7 still. It's kind of obnoxious if I'm being honest. I'm gonna put Bobbery back on. Now, if I recall, we need to be over in this screen here. I'm not sure what we do with this crystal skull we got. How's my health? Not worth healing. Ah, what is this? It's a dead end. Taunting Flavio with its dead-endness. But is this? I think this is Skull Rock. Bobbery blabbered about. Well, it's positively reeks of ancient secrets, yes? Let's plunge into this puzzle. Hello? The fuck are you doing? Get back to work. Skull Captain Katz's gaze, red jewel shines and plays, Batsa Boom Festival. The Stash Brothers' best of friends. 3 times red, Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash belly 4 times is whacked. So let's hear those fireworks go boom.
Drink up, bitch. It's full of vitamins, minerals,
hey, Cactus.
And roofies.
Chat demands
what was that last part?
The fuck up.
Thank you for making sure that I'm happy and healthy by making me drink and stand up. Cactus, how are you doing tonight? Actually, Cactus, I could send you an update.
Alright, Betrayer Shield's not too bad. Wow, why did
Just
I
happy it's the weekend. I know.
Suck these balls, thank you so
It's-
much for the fun.
It's been a week for me. I'm sure it has been for you as well. I don't know what it is about after the holiday. It's like everyone just remembers that shit is needing done. I'm just singing this while away in time. It is not like Flavio is scared or anything. But you know something? I have never been able to know that song's meaning. Okay, so you said 3 red, 4 blue, and boom. 3 red, 4 blue. Okay. Mario boy. I've got a gut feeling that Flavio's gem might be able to fit in this eye hole. Do I have to go into this and select it? No? I thought interacting with that would do it. Flavio, where's your skull? Yeah, it's been a week. Hey, J-Dog, how you doing? What is this, you ask of me? You want Flavio to lend you something? Is that correct? Now, what could it be? What could it possibly be that has you need of it such anxiousness? Give me money. This is a mugging. No, give me the skull. What? Do you want me to lend you the skull? You really need it? This is an heirloom of the House of Flavio, you know. I suppose it's alright because I am Flavio. He of the ludicrous wealth. Chucka-Cola. Is that a Mario Luigi reference? That's where I think I've heard that before. Okay, I thought that for some reason that it maybe have been familiar because of this game, but I played this game like 15 years ago. I really wish that I could turn the screen gray right now, because it's a good thing I shaved, because when I shaved, I knocked off like 10 years. That still makes me like 25. Thank you, Sabotage. That's close enough. I'm just lending it to you, though. Do not dare run off with it. Do not make me dock pay. I am running off with it. Bye. No. Reminds me from Chipola from Sheep in the Big City. What? Sheep in the Big City? What is that? Okay, so this was 3 and 4, right? 1, 2, 3. 1. No, that was incorrect. That was indeed not correct. I may have fucked that up. Ha! Robbery, blow your load. Was it 3 and 4 or 4 and 3 or 69? I don't know. I hate the timing on these guys. Blow his what? Blow his load. You know. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh man, I don't know why I find such immature jokes funny. Probably because even though I'm in my late 30s, I still have the mentality of like a 12-year-old. That's not a joke, by the way. Rose will confirm that. Half the reason that she likes me with a beard is actually because she doesn't want to look like she's robbing the cradle. If you think I look super young with this short of a beard right now, imagine with no beard at all. It's a thing. Okay, so red 3, blue 4. Okay, wait. Red 3. Stash belly 4 times. Stash belly. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm missing something here. I think Flavio is just pulling my leg here. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So you're saying a dono goal to shave your beard off life? I thought about it, actually. I have thought about it. It wouldn't take me long to grow back my beard, honestly. I don't know why my facial hair just grows insanely fast now. Ever since I started growing a beard, my beard just grows insanely fast. Although probably that's more due to perception of time, really. Because, I mean, as you get older, your perception of time just absolutely sucks. I tell Rose all the time, it's like, oh yeah, remember when you told me that last week? She's like, that was 3 months ago. What do you mean that was 3 months ago? Like, what do you actually mean that was 3 months ago? Give me all the star power. Actually, I don't need the star power, do I? Of course. Dear time I shall return. Enjoy your dinner. Alright, Bobbery, you know what to do. By the way, Bobbery, I am not supplying you with your tissues. This is actually a decent place to grind. I'm not supplying you with tissues. Just not happening. Okay, best of friends 3. Red stash lands on his end. Belly 4 times is whacked. So let's hear those fireworks. Wait, I'm confused. 3 times red, stash lands on his end. So on his head? Oh, okay, maybe that's what I need to do. I think I need to jump on him. I'm gonna... Ah. And then... that would be why. I probably should have realized that, but you know. How do I get up here? I don't have the ascend powers anymore. This isn't Zelda anyway. Wait, how do I get up there? Bassa Boom Festival. Bassa Boom Festival. Bassa Boom means boom. Boom goes the dynamite. What else? 3, 4. Wait, that's it. Okay. How does one do? How does one do? Chat, do you know how I get up here? I can't huck you up there, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, that works. That's such excitement! The cave entrance. What? Where's my skull gem? Mario, what were you thinking? That gem was part of House Flavio. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Whew. What a happy day. I have my skull gem back. My jolliness has no end. Now then. I'm sure you're all disappointed, but Flavio must be heading back now. No! Flavio, please. Please. You're my only friend. Flavio. Everyone say bye to Flavio. A lot of crying emojis. Flavio's probably going to get eaten by a lion. Let's be honest. I cannot let those back at camp worry about me any further. You two understand, yes? So, let me know when you find that glittery treasure, alright? Then I'll come in and steal it and stab you. Oh wait, I said the quiet part out loud again. You say the quiet part out loud and then you immediately fuck off. I like how you just, you know, leave. Month? Who knows? Day? Who knows? Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave. Will they eventually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. Rose, did we make the adult joke last time when we were on the ship? Spoopy. Mario? I don't know. What good are you, Rose? You're supposed to keep account on these things. Mario? Actually, that is the next game we are playing because it's super short. Luigi's Mansion, something that I've been wanting to play for years. I did not realize that it was as short as it is. But yeah, it's like 6 hours. So we're gonna stream that after this game's done. And then I'm not sure what we're playing after that. I have a list of games. And I just literally can't decide. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure. If you're asking, well, true. Yeah, you have like, what, 50 hours this week, so. I could understand that, and a lot of that was driving. I didn't level up like I thought I might. I just couldn't be asked, actually. Oh, wait a minute. 53 in 4 days. Yeah, that is a heckin' lot of work. Hi, what the fuck just splashed behind me? I was paying attention to the enemy. Die! I don't think Quake Hammer actually works on them because they're technically not on the ground. Bobbery's gonna be insane when he gets powered up. 'Cause he's doing 5 at base damage, which is nuts. Yeah, I can't even hammer them. It just doesn't even let me. I joined a work call, sent you all the alert file. Yeah, I need to check those out and start messing with them. So are we done? Is there anything else that you need to do? Because like I said, I have no notes. I missed everything. Yeah, I did download them and then send them to Rose in a text message. Because honestly, the way it's been this week, that's pretty much the only way we've been able to communicate. And legitimately, as soon as she got home, I started streaming. I'm a bad husband, aren't I? She enables me. I'm just saying. I like how all of that went in the drink. Okay, I'm gonna switch to you. I do want to show them to a couple other people. There are considerations to be made about what sounds I'm gonna use, but honestly, that's on me. I might need your help with timing, like we discussed, but I don't think that's gonna be that big of a deal. Because I gotta make the audio file. I gotta make it in such a way that it doesn't get copyright claimed either. Probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the audio file and then I'm just gonna upload it to YouTube and just see if it actually gets claimed. Because if it gets claimed then it gets claimed when the alert happens too. I actually do that a lot. I will upload things just to see if they get claimed. Like sound effects that I want to use on stream, anything like that, because it's super handy to... It's super handy just to figure that stuff out ahead of time. I don't really have to worry about it too much. These guys are super easy, which doesn't translate into a lot of experience, but what it does translate into is a lot of health and money because of the way these guys are set up. I missed. Depending on how tough these are, I might just kill the other one just for experience. They do be tough. If I do Quake Hammer, would it knock you guys over? No. No, it does not. Fiery Jinx. Attack all foes with flames that set them on fire. They're probably immune to that. They are metal, after all. Oh, I can hammer you. Good. I'd rather just try and get rid of you. Although that bullet's probably just gonna attack and kill me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, both of them got killed. That works for me. I actually almost went no cam for this particular stream. I don't know why. I almost didn't feel like being on cam, but I'm like, you know what? No, like I'm a flesh tuber. I've gotta be on cam, right? It's okay every once in a while, but I don't really like not being on cam, you know? Actually, in my opinion, like, although VTubing is amazing and I would actually be interested in becoming a VTuber, it's super expensive. A flesh tuber. You know, a flesh tuber. You know, I'm in the flesh, see? I'm in the flesh. A lot of streamers that use face cams actually do it. A flesh tuber, yes. It's a thing. It is. Search flesh tuber right now on Twitch. Fucking do it. You won't. It just means face cam. That's all it means. You will need a handle. I need to get a handle on it. Bonk. Absolutely fucking no. Well, first of all, I'll come up. Just don't do it on the internet overall. Just do it on Twitch. Come on. I'm calling you out. You won't. You won't do it. Oh, cool. You don't get affected by that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna waste your turn, bitch. And do I gulp you? No, I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap to Bobbery. Bomb versus bomb, let's go. You're right, I won't. Chicken. Chicken. You are chicken. Chicken. Did anybody even do it? Come on. Come on. It just means that, you know, you have face cam. Hell, I'll do it on stream right now. Walk, motherfucker. Right, exactly. I'm calling you out. Yeah. Every time an action goes off on screen, I do this. I know I've said this before, but I do this a lot. I've done it ever since I was a kid. I think actually Sabotage actually has a quote that goes something like, I do it under the table all the time. Or under the desk all the time or something like that. I have no idea. Like, actually, isn't this a thing you can do?
It's full of vitamins,
exclamation
minerals,
quote
and roofies. What was that last part?
Quote. Does it find something with that? Usage quote number. Oh. I thought that would find the how do you pull up the quotes actually? Sabotage, do you remember how you pull up the quotes? I thought add quote was how you add the quote and then quote number 1, find quote desk. It doesn't seem to work. Let me see here, because there's a way to actually just find the quotes overall. I need to go to my other virtual desktop here. Commands. That's going to be a ungroup command, I think. No, actually, it's not. Oh, pre-made commands. Quotes. Quote. Delete quote. Disable command. Man, these are not in any order, are they? Quote, quotes. So that just brings up quotes. You have last quote. I thought there was a way to, like... do a quote that actually pulled up whatever word was in the quote. I don't know. Because I could have sworn that was a thing. Why is it so tiny? I don't remember. I bet you anything. I don't remember any of those quotes. If you end up pulling those up. Also, how many quotes do I actually have? There's 35 of them. What the hell? That's a lot. You've been busy, Sabotage, because I'm pretty sure like 99% of those are yours. Well, apparently it's not 69 quotes. But there are 50 of them. Find the quote, Sabotage. Find how many we have. I don't even remember saying that. That wasn't even that long ago. That was the beginning of the end of last month. So there's 50, at least 57. Why did I do that? Robbery, murder, robbery. He looks like he's seen some shit. Oh, come on. Could you maybe not? So there's what, 57 quotes? $58 quotes. No, there wouldn't be 58 quotes with there because it says quote 58 not found, right? So would it be quote 57? Oh. I knew it had to be something like that. Add quote, no, there would be 58 quotes. But 58 wasn't found, so there'd be 1 through 57, right? I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know whether to be ashamed, annoyed. I just don't even know. I guess all I can say is, well played. Well played. That's basically all I can say. I wonder how you get to that. I don't think I can get to that right now. Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't I be able to get to that? If I do this... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's for scientific purposes. When in doubt, shoot him around. Sometimes there's invisible blocks. Okay. Guys. I don't know how to get to the switch. I don't know how to get to the switch. What is happening right now? What is... Oh, there's just a whole ass door over here. I didn't even notice. It's locked. I can't open it though. Why can't I lock it? Or why is it a thing? Invisible door? No invisible doors. Of course not. Invisible things? No, of course not. What if I... There is something behind there. I don't know if you saw that, but there is something behind this waterfall. I can't do anything with it right now, though. Oh, I didn't mean to jump in there. Oh, I'm quite a bit further back than I wanted to be. Hi. Fuck off. Who's my partner? I didn't even check. Oh, it's Bobbery. Okay, that works. Hi. Guy. Bobbery, blow your load. Why am I talking like this? I don't even know. Back. Mario. Murder. Murder Mario. Mario the murderer. Yep. Alright, so we're going to... Actually, no. We're not going to do that. Switch to Coops. Do one of these. Then grab this. Then save state. No, don't save state yet. Switch to him. Then save state. Now I can figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I could have just whole ass leaped through here this whole time. Not Bobbery, though. Bobbery doesn't... Bobbery can't jump. Hello, can I get in, please? How the fuck do I get in here? Actually, how do I get in here? There's not a different direction I can go this way, right? I need a handle. I need a fucking handle. Huh. I need to say more quotable things. I mean, we need to get up to 69. We need to make 69 a good one, Sabotage. You let me know when you get up to 69, and I'll make sure that it is the best quote that ever quoted the quote. How the fuck do I get up here? Wait, hold on. I haven't tried Flurry out yet. Just blow everything. Just blow on everything. So, Rose, I did actually listen to, Distractable, where they talk about the Great Fairy and how it sounds like the Great Fairy's orgasming all the time. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Breath of the Wild. Great Fairy sounds. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is, let's jump to here. This isn't a good one. This isn't as good of a compilation as I saw in the... or listened to in the podcast. Yeah, here we go. When you just hear it separated from everything else, it sounds so... sounds interesting. Did you search for flesh tuber? No, I can. I can. I'm pretty sure FleshTuber wouldn't produce anything bad. I mean, it is Twitch. Why does it sound so sexual? Wait, I've been streaming for an hour. What do you mean I've been streaming for an hour? Letting this all right out, by the way. Bye. It's just on its own, it just sounds so much worse. Anyway, still need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Maybe I can't go through here yet. But that begs the question is, I need a crank. So how do I get that? There's not anything back here, is there? Someone's definitely having a good time. I know, right? Again, it just sounds so much worse when it's not... when it's separated from the game itself. I don't think there's anything back here. How much you want to bet that everything's gonna respawn now? There's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe a spot where I can do my roll-up ability. Like like something like that's the only thing I can think of. Because it's just a dead end and I can't get up to that point. Yeah, I actually don't know where to go. Chat, do you know where to go? I'm always stuck when Kaylee's not here. Which is kind of seems to be how it is. Yeah, I don't know how to get to that. There's got to be something I'm missing. I just don't know what or where. I was hoping that if I used it on this ledge here, there would be some stairs leading up to that switch, but there's not. Who else could I use that could possibly... Oh, I'm an idiot. Chad, I could have done that whole time. I could have done that this whole time.
Drink up, bitch. It's full of vitamins, minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
Sabotage. Thank you for the hydrate. That's the thing with these new powers. You just have to remember that you have them and that, like, wrap your mind around their uses. Alright, well, I mean, I'm ignoring your threats. Hi, I'm gonna smack your ass. Oh, there's 3 of you, even. Him! Help! I don't know why I have to make sound effects for him. I've always kind of done that. I'll do like like Asgros. Okay, don't blow them up. But even when especially when I'm off stream, I'll just make like sound noises. I'll just be like I do that constantly. I think I know what power we're gonna get here soon. Well, there's the key. Sound noise, mouth sounds. That's what I meant to say. Boop. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, or you don't. I mean that is actually a fair thing. I don't know how the hell I figured that out. I should have been, like, absolutely breaking my brain on that one. What happens if I just... Oh, it just stops. Interestingly, it doesn't move past that. Actually, it's just stopped altogether. I broke a chat. Pretty sure we're gonna get a new power for this. Right here. Which actually, this is one of my more favorite powers because this just gives you a whole lot of places that you can go that's really, really helpful. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, Coops. Shit. Flurry. Get Flurry out. Hello! Good boy! Oh, that didn't do a whole lot. That true facts. Did not do a whole lot. Mario, do the damage. Flurry, murder. I think that's Slink's favorite attack, by the way. I'm pretty sure Slink is just like, please do that to me, Flurry. Please do that to me. Don't even deny it, Slink. I know you. Oblivion. Rose, get your man some coffee so he can make his words correctly. I just actually had a Dr. Pepper before the stream, so I'm pretty sure if that caffeine didn't do it, coffee's not really gonna help me much either. Slink, I know you. There's no getting out of that one. Actually, you know what? Forget you guys. What I am gonna do, Coops, get me that. Actually, you're swapping a lot. Okay, those go out a little quicker than I thought. You're swapping really a lot in this, such lies. Oh, come on. Come on, Slink. God damn, that's quick. You have to take like 3 steps. 2 even sometimes. I'm gonna be mad if I get poked. Go, go, go. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. That's what I thought. Fool me once. Hip. 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 Really? Really? Leave it to me to fuck it up on the 11th hour. Robbery. Murder. Actually, this does work, right? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I can't seem to get close enough. Yep. Okay, I don't like the fact that you have that. I can't really do anything about it, though, at the moment, so hopefully they won't use it this turn. What am I... Oh. I wasn't sure what I was defending myself against, supposedly. Oh, please. Don't suck. I do not want to suck. Okay, unfortunately, Mario, you're gonna have to do Sweet Treat, I think. Actually, what does Art Attack do? Or, okay, Power Lift is defense and attack power. What is this? Damages all enemies you encircle with a star. That takes 4. I'll pass at the moment. This doesn't heal for as much as I kind of need it to. Because the like 4 or 5 that I may get's really not super worth it to me anymore. But the problem is that I don't have any healing items. Well, 7's not bad. Actually, 7's pretty damn good, if I'm being honest. What do you mean you're still alive? I was watching someone today, before I went to work, I was watching someone today play Final Fantasy 12. And it makes me realize how much I miss that game. That game was... It was kind of a unique game in and of itself. I know that a lot of Final Fantasies just completely reinvent the wheel. And they kind of use like a structure in order to... You know, in order to make it a Final Fantasy game, but Final Fantasy 12 was one of those games that kind of like mixed like MMO style and turn-based combat. And it was actually a game that I think that game was really fun at the time. I'm not as convinced it would do well today if you were to release it today. But it's still a really good game. Should I? I'm gonna ignore you. Will this blow up? It will. But I was actually tempted on getting Final Fantasy 12 on Twitch with the newest... What the fuck? What hit me? That wasn't near me. But yeah, I think that game was still a little pricey because I think it was like 30 bucks. I was looking at it on the newest Steam sale, and I was like, I don't know. Like, Final Fantasy games tend to go on sale, but not for a crazy amount, right? So I don't know. I didn't really care to get it because there's many other games that I'm wanting this year, which is crazy because I usually don't want new games. But things like Super Mario RPG are definitely games that I'm going to be buying. I bought Tears of the Kingdom, which was 70 bucks in and of itself. I actually got a 2 terabyte hard drive for my PlayStation 2, so there's a lot of other games I should be able to download and maybe potentially stream as well. If you guys do have suggestions on PlayStation 5 games that you want me to stream, either let me know in chat, or a better option would actually be to let me know in the Discord so I can screenshot it or write it down. Because I know that if you put it in here, I may remember it, but most likely I won't because I'm terrible at remembering shit. Okay, I'm actually gonna do a... Actually, what happens if I do this to you? Oh, hey, Moon. Have you been today? Okay, well, you just died. I guess I can't win for losing. Alright, Mario, attempt since you're dizzy. Okay, that works. So, actually, I guess that's a good thing to segue into. There is the chance that I am streaming tomorrow, so like last time I attempted to watch fireworks, it's potentially raining tomorrow. And if it's gonna be raining or has rained quite a bit, I'm probably not going to be... Really? You've watched 2 of them? I'm not going to be going to the fireworks, so there is the chance that we are playing Borderlands tomorrow. An extra episode. Fez is on board, Moon is on board, and honestly, I'm on board. I've been watching back the VOD again, actually, for the second time. And man, I just have a blast when we play that game. I know that the game doesn't do the best on Twitch for me or in general, but I actually don't care because it's just a fun game. As much as I get on these guys for leaving me behind, or for Moon going, oh, the car's stuck, and as soon as I get out, he drives away. Really? I jumped into that. But as soon as, you know, even with those, and me getting on them, I still have a blast. Like, it's... I joke, and yes, they can annoy me, but that's also part of the fun, in my opinion. Because they annoy me like, you know, you're like... I tried to jump over that. They annoy me like, you know, your little brother does. You know, they annoy you, but you ultimately don't care because you love them for that, you know? So I think it balances out. But yeah, Moon, I would actually encourage you to go, if you haven't already, go to the YouTube channel and just check out the video of the one we did and then the one prior. Just how audible you guys are it's a huge difference. Jump! We're gonna bomb squad you guys. No, do not spawn your Satan. Do not spawn your Satan. Do not say. Do not spawn your Satan spawn. Wait. That's still not right. You know what? Fuck it. Goodbye. That actually played out way better than it should have. I didn't plan for them to get killed by those things while I deal with their spawn. I saw something clip here. Is that just the game being its... I guess it is. 'Cause I saw one of the drops clip through here and I was like, maybe. But I guess not. This is a long-ass tunnel. I thought we would have been... There's 5 of you? 4 of you? What do you mean there's 4 of you? What if I just quake you all? Quake your boots! Yes. Lip lock. Nice. I mean, I did that while I was full health. Of course. Why is it I always do that? I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna instantly regret this. Alright, you know what? Gale Force them. Hopefully we can get rid of them. Well, fuck. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm just a little boy. I don't know what you guys are... Oh, shit. I dodged it. Gives your partner a defense boost. Yes, give that to Mario. Give that to Mario. We have a lot of explodey boys right now. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Chat, I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared. They're gonna blow. They're very pissed. Ah! Oh wait, this didn't work last time. Shit. Yeah, I'm about to die. I am about to die. They're like really freaking strong. Stop throwing rocks at me. Please. Okay, I'm gonna hit them. Try and get rid of at least one more. I can do it. I can do it. No, not Gale Force. Lip Lock. Just gotta kiss the bomb. That's how you deactivate them, with your lips. She diffuses bomb. I cannot believe I got out of there unscathed. I used up a lot of flower points, though. I do not have anything that replenishes flower points either. That's scary. Yeah, I'm seeing a ton of boat platforms here. I'm pretty sure that if I let them detonate, they would have killed me. They would have myrtleized my brain. Ooh, sweet, sweet salvation. I see a badge or an item behind him. I thought no one would ever come. I'd given up. Come. Dang it, no boom. Yes, I'm sorry. I ruined your climax. Just gonna sit on that one for a moment. What's that? Spare you the prologue and just curse you already. Now, how'd you know I was gonna do that? Oh, seriously, hang on a sec. You can't just listen to my spiel for a bit. I've been locked here forever, bored stiff, nothing to do, practicing this speech. Huh? I'm already the fourth cursing chest you've met? Are you serious? So, you're saying you know exactly what is gonna happen. Man, talk about a raw deal. You're a twisted little guy, you know that? Okay, fine, fine, I get the picture. Sheesh, all I wanted to do was see the face of some unlucky soul when I popped out. Is that too much to ask? No. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Just open it already. You know what the key looks like, Mr. Seen It All already. Some ghost here has it. So just beat him, get it, and this farce will be over with. Come on now, I'll be waiting. Ooh. Is that the... Oh, is that the ghost? Ah, damn it. I don't want Boshi out for this. Damn it. Bobbery. Please. Boom goes the dynamite. Really? Yes, really. Come on, you know me better than that. Is it sad? Is it sad that I'm actually hoping that it rains tomorrow and the fireworks are canceled, or we just decide not to go regardless so I can play more Borderlands? I've been having way too much fun playing that game. Oh, that reminds me. Fez gave me some codes. Apparently, there's codes that you can do. You can use in order to unlock those chests. You get a bunch of keys. I mean, we don't have to go. Yeah, I know. But I would like to. I would like to do both equally, based pretty much. But anyway, there's codes that Fez found that you can get skull keys in order to unlock those chests in the... Did you just straight up miss? In the town? But the thing is that you need an account. And I thought about just making you a dummy account, Moon, and giving you the screenshot of those codes so you can get those skull keys. And I was thinking, why are you missing? Oh, because he's dizzy. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that offline. That way we don't have to share the chests or anything. We could just unlock them. And I think you can unlock, if I recall correctly, you can unlock that that chest as many times as you have keys. Anyway, let's get this over with. Yeah, whoopity-doo. You got the key. Party time. Let me out already. Alright, here we go. Since you're itching to get this over with. Wait, hold on. He's got to get ready, and I got to get ready. I don't know, Rose, what would you rather see us do? Like you said, we don't need them, but... Yeah, no. I was going to make an account regardless, because you got to make a Gearbox account, which is kind of annoying. Even though you have the keys, you still need to make an account in order to make those keys work. Fools! You dopes fell right into my absolutely brilliant trap, and now you will suffer. Oh yeah, I am so evil. I don't know what I said. Bathe in the foul, awful. Wait, what's next? Oh yeah, you fools will be cursed forever for your appalling stupidity. You will rule the day you ever open this chest of doom. Now, you wretched guy, be cursed. Now you're cursed, but good. Suffer, suffer, suffer. Wait, that may be too much. You alright? That didn't really hurt, did it? Good. Squirm. Suffer like a socially awkward worm. I feel called out, chat. I feel very called out right now. On stream, I am very bombastic. I am not this way. I am not this way when I'm out in the real world. This schmuck again. Yeah, I know. I mean, you see him all the time. From now on, in certain places, if you press Y, you'll turn into a paper boat. Isn't that just gruesome? Just try it out so you can see the depths of your humiliation, feel the terror of your fate. When you stand on one of these boat panels, the panel will feel your curse and glow. Yes, stand there, slime. Slime? Slime? Why did he call me slime, chat? Why did he call me slime? Press Y to become a paper boat. Actually, I like the animation of this one. Yes, such suffering. You feel the horror? I feel a burp, that's why I feel. Ugh. Anyway. Now you're a piddly little boat. You'll float on the water. People will laugh at you, and they'll spit upon you. In 2023, that's assault. But it only works in certain places, so don't worry, it's not that bad. When you want to return to normal, just press Y on the panel. Now, try it, worm. Why am I a worm? It's assault or foreplay. It depends on what website it's on. Yes, your pain is a toasty banquet to me now. Do you understand your doom? Oh my god, this is so horrible. Then off with you, you jaded, cursed boat. Oh yes. Hey, listen. Thanks for letting me do this thing. I feel better. Yes, Link, assault. Ah. Well, I say, that cursed chap seems rather a bit of an alright one, eh? Alright. I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, chat, so I will be right back. It murder-wise the hell out of me. It murder-fucking-lised me. It just absolutely 110% murderization-ized me. Do you even know how to spell that? No, you don't, because it's murderization-ized. That's my word. Ask anyone. I invented it just now. See? Ready? Ready? Dodge roll! Dodge roll is the clutch. Dodge roll is the clutch. Yep. It just kicked me out of the level. So it's exactly like Mario 64. I should tag that this is practically a first playthrough. Again, it's been years and years since I played this game, and I didn't even finish it. Didn't even come close. Drop down like I just did instead of trying to fucking platform throughout this entire fucking thing and break my shit 35 times. I could have done that, but instead I decided to do the break my shit route like that. Let me clip that. Fuck! Come here. This is so much fun with other people. And I don't have to chase you around everywhere. Hey, there's your boyfriend. Oh shit. Either the game or I meme on Twitter and people go, ha, that's hilarious. I should check him out. Ooh, groceries. I love getting groceries, actually. Mostly because then I just have to, yeah, how do I put it? I don't have to worry too much about, you know, okay, what am I gonna eat? What the fuck was that? There we go. I just want you dead. That's all I want. Your ass looks delicious. Wait, what? Yeah, honestly, she's just a runt. That's the... Well, there's something over there with a giant-ass cleaver. That's always a good sign. Oh my fucking god, you bitch! All I heard was, come on there, stop right now. Can I not put this in my... I cannot put this in my pants. No, don't put me in the corner. What is this shit? C class. You want me to draw? Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, that is worse than being Jacksepticeye's thing. I'm just gonna be like, stick him up, stick him up, stick him up.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Feel that, buddy? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Please, dear, we can't just sit and
This is a perfect fucking timing, Slink, because there's just like hot babes on the computer.
It's been 2 days, my son. I think it's sink or swim time.
Oh my god.
Where the creatures come from, love?
I thought that was actually in the game for a minute, Slink.
That's Kyokugami, twin assassins, Zilla's favorites. I thought you were his favorite.
The only thing you hear out of porn is I'm doing this for money. Oh, okay, I can't roll. Oh, Jesus. I hit that thing hard. Okay. Ow, ow. Actually, not ow. Barely did any damage at all. Okay. Again, maybe I should up the difficulty a little more. I'm... Alright, we're back. Capture game. Every time I click away from the window, it loses the capture. Some games do that. Anyway, Mario fell asleep. Let's get on the boat. On the boat again. We should be able to access a lot of new places now, because those platforms were everywhere. Nothing's gonna have spawned here. You respawned. Actually, no, I didn't kill you. There's a lot of bombs. Those aren't gonna detonate, are they? I frickin' hope not. That would suck as if you didn't pay attention, they were all lit and they exploded on you. Ah! Please don't touch me. Oh, Mario is kind of hurt, actually. Oh, nice. I could definitely use that now. Oh yeah, I just went to BRB, and if I hit BRB, then it plays an ad. But it also plays an ad after a certain point of time. I only play ads because otherwise it would people would get ads when they came in. And I'd rather them not. So supposedly it eliminates mid-roll ads for people that just join the stream. Supposedly. Mario, you are quite hurt, buddy. That's why if you ever see it say error, we couldn't play an ad, because I played an ad, like, signals crossed, basically. I hate this. I wish I could coast under the... I wish I could move as a shadow, but I can't. I probably could have made that one, but I wasn't about to risk it. Actually, is there any... No, there isn't any healing blocks around here. I mean, I could go out of the... Go out of the area completely, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, I'm going to be able to get behind that waterfall, I bet. Hold on, I have an idea. Because I think, isn't there a platform? Yes, there is. Yeah, let's go back here. I think there's a secret. Either a secret or I'm supposed to do this, but I think it's a secret. Come on, big secrets. Oh, that's a chest. Chat, we got the bonus. Not even God of War. Not even in God of War, we just get the bonus in every game. What badge did I get? I didn't actually pay attention. Defend P+, I think that was it. Increases your allies' defense by 1. Actually, that's not bad. That's a lot of... That's a lot of points, though, for that. So, okay, I didn't see your chat earlier, Rose. You would actually personally rather watch Borderlands than go to fireworks. Is that what I'm understanding? That is actually weird to me because we always do fireworks if we can help it. Honestly, that makes me feel kind of like, as weird as it sounds, that makes me feel like really good inside. That you enjoy my content, you enjoy me hanging out with the guys way more than just going to see fireworks. Yeah, fireworks are cool, but like those happen every year. Yeah, they happen every year. They only happen like once a year, just kind of like your birthday. It's like firework, or it's like birthday fireworks, except not on your birthday. I'm not entirely sure what's over here or why I came over here. Oh, I needed to come over here. We're gonna get our crank on, chat. Would you like to be as... Oh, geez. Would you like to see me crank 360s, chat? You'd like to see me crank 360s, won't you? Say yes. Yeah, we do get into some shenanigans. I will say that. I really didn't think that would be the dynamic, because you guys are always messing with me. I know it when I'm streaming with you, but I definitely see it a lot clearer when... Can I fall through here? Just asking for a friend. No. But I see it a lot clearer when...
Drink up, bitch. It's
when
full
we're...
of vitamins, minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
I see it a lot more when I'm watching those videos back. I think the how do I put this? I think the dynamic only really works
in that capacity on Borderlands because you mess with me so much. Okay, oh no, I don't need to be here. I need to get this crank. I need to get this crank going.
Chat demands you stand the fuck up.
At least I know this shirt. I'm starting to figure out which shirts do not trigger the green screen, by the way. Oh, do you guys... I don't know if Barkley's still here. Do you guys want to see the new alerts while we're kind of in a good spot? I don't think Barkley will mind. Let me get a, actually, I'm gonna go into this and I'm gonna download this because I think
that sharing our private conversation is not a good idea. So what I'm gonna do is just download that. And we're going to go into OBS. And I'm going to add to this scene, I'm going to add a media source. And we're just going to name it media source for the moment. We're going to browse local files, and we're going to open up this. Now, Barkley had recorded this just to show it off properly, but this is the alerts that we have. And he has been working really hard for, what, like 2 months on this? I requested this quite a while ago. And honestly, this is, in my opinion, and I might be a little biased here, this is, in my opinion, some of his best work. So let's see if this works. I might disappear, by the way. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Do not loop it. Restart playback when it becomes active. No. Speed, normal. Okay, so this, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, here we go. Gotta fix my
Can you
webcam
hear that?
angle. I don't care.
Wait, hold on. I can't hear that. Let me pause that real quick. And advanced audio properties. We want that to be media source. I need it to be monitor and output. There we go.
Okay.
Now
here
I
we
can
go.
hear it.
Gotta fix my webcam angle. I don't care. Here's the sub alert. All right. The dono alert. The follower alert. And finally, the raid alert.
Aren't these cool, chat?
And this goes for 20 seconds in case you want to keep it going longer.
Are these
Okay,
freaking
bye.
cool? I love them so much. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite? Because I am torn between the sub and the raid. I think the raid one is the one that I actually like the most. The follower alert is pretty cool. But I think that honestly, if I had to choose, it's gotta be that raid one. That raid one, he pretty much just ran with all of my ideas and made them absolutely pretty much exactly how I asked, if I had to be honest. Those turned out so cool. Yeah, they are actually really good. The sub one is the entrance one, right? Yeah, that one's your favorite. Yeah, so basically the pigeon flies in and then goes into the club, you know, the sub club, right? But yeah, we need some lewd emotes drawn by Codeman himself. I still have those images. I have those images saved on my hard drive right now, and they're backed up onto another hard drive as well. So even if my computer completely blows up, please don't blow up, computer. But if my computer were to blow up, then yeah, I would actually still have those. I could easily turn those into an emote. I could upload them, and because I have more emote slots than I do actual emotes. So basically, I can have, I think, up to 60 emotes that I can upload to Twitch, but I can only have how many I have. How many do I have? Like 10, 15? I'm in the wrong menu. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 25 emotes. I didn't realize I had that many. Oh my god. Damn. But yeah, I can have like a bank up to like 60 or so that I can, and I think there's a couple unused ones that I now don't really need. So if anything, I could just delete them, and they're all saved on the computer. So it's not like I can't send them back over to Twitch anyway. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Whoa. I'm not in the window, so I can't control it. Wow, that freaky voice again? That ghost must be nearby. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back up top and do the boat thing again. Actually, we're gonna do a heck and save. And a heck and save state as well. Yeah. But yeah, I think now I have like including series like the Fable series, I think I have like 15 games that I want to stream. So I'm probably pretty much good for the rest of the year. But I'm always going to be up for suggestions. Cuz there are so many good games out there that I'm not aware of as well. I could just whole ass just dodge the... Okay, now there's one over on this side. Got it. Swallow him. You got it. Swallow him. And that sends me all the way back. Slalom, not swallow. What the fuck is a swallow? Chat, look up what swallow is. I'm telling you. I really keep telling myself I need to calm down and slow down when I'm streaming, especially when I'm talking, which I'm doing 99% of the time, and when I'm reading chat, because if I read it right the first time, then I actually read it right. But I don't slow down, so I say things like swallow. Hey, there's something floating over there. Oh. Oh, was that the other crew members? Oh, wait, no, there wasn't that many crew members on board. Is that a boat? We're saved! Please! Please save us! I don't think you're gonna fit. They're gonna all jump on me and sink me. What is that? Well, that's pointless. Are you kidding me? I can't breathe on the... Oh, I still can't breathe. That's what he was saying. Yeah, sorry, guys. Maybe I can help you with this boat over here? It's a me, Malario. Okay, there's... that. Okay. I think we got a puzzle going on here. So this is going to bring me up right here. Yes, it is. Then we use this paper airplane power to go here. Oh, here, I guess. Here, because the game told me that's where I need to go. Eh. Okay, well, there's that. Let's drop down and go back the way we just were. I think we need to land on that one closer to the platform as well. That might take some doing, though. I might have to, like, nosedive a little more than I want to. Oh, first try. Let's go. There you go. They can get out of here, right? Yes, Code Man. Read things. Read things correctly, and not talk gibberish. How did you do that? Did you get one of those, websites to do that? Because I know I've converted things to different text codes. The correctly, for some reason, even though I read Code Man just fine, the C and correctly messed me up because my brain was merging the C and O together to try and make an S. Hey, we can cross over there now. Hey, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Look at them go. And here we see toads in their natural habitat. By the way, this was basically them showing off what the GameCube was capable of, because one of the things that they they were always really proud of is the fact that they could have so many sprites on screen at once. That's why Pikmin was a thing, because Pikmin was... It was Mario 99 or like 100 or something like... I think it was 99, but anyway, it was a Mario tech demo. And basically they used that technology to make Pikmin. I really kind of want to try... I really kind of want to try Pikmin. I tried Pikmin 4, but it didn't really jive with me, the demo anyway. But I'm thinking about trying the original one, maybe on the GameCube emulator here. Yes, I did use a site for it. I figured as much. I have used sites for changing the font, and like some people will have like font that's like somehow upside down, and I've used sites for that. But usually when I paste it back into like Twitter or something, it just corrects it. How's the paper adventures? Well, we just saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 of these toads. Also, is that the 2 that I had saved from the Dawn earlier in the Let's Play? Anyway, Shadow, welcome. Shino, welcome as well. Shino, how are you? You didn't stream today, right? No, you didn't. Right? I'm not a bad friend and forgot? No, you didn't stream. I'm pretty sure you didn't stream. I don't know how you did it, but you saved us. We're looking for that pirate treasure, and well, yeah. Our ship got surrounded by ghosts and then the ocean, and well, we ended up here. Also, there was a guy named Adel on board. Adel Christian, he's a swordsman, red-haired, you know him? I'm pretty sure it was his fault somehow. No, is that his friend's ceremony? Wedding ceremony? I hope it's a wedding ceremony because... yeah. Otherwise, that might be kind of sad. I love the partners first now. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could see myself when I was younger playing this game multiple times just to see what each character had to say about what as you were going through the cutscenes. Oh, hey, Mario, is that you? It's me, Dom Pinata's daughter, Francesca. And Frankie's here, too. After my dad forgave us, we set out on this trip. The ship we were on got a little too close to the island, and, well, we're here. Oh my gosh, look at the rings. Those things are huge. Also, they didn't change the ring sprite, so he has a diamond ring just the same as her. How funny if it was streaming the wedding reception. Honestly, a couple years ago, that was kind of a thing that people were doing a lot, so it wouldn't really be that abnormal. It would have been abnormal in 2019, I would give you that. I'm still amazed the rumors about Cortez were actually true, which means he's nearby. Oh hey, by the way, why are you here? Don't tell me Daddy came here to take us back. What? You're after the pirate treasure because there might be a crystal star? Well, I think the treasure is right here. Watched by Cortez's spirit. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to take care of him through and through. You look tough, not through and through. Besides, Cortez is the one that trapped us here on that raft, so smack him good for us, will you? Can I have a heal? Actually, Mario's at 12 health. That is not good. Hold on, asking for a friend. Why are you the only one up here? Well, if we ever get back to the surface, it smells so... I hope we get back to the surface. It smells weird down here. Okay, you do that. Gubella is smarky and loudmouth. Koops is shy. I know, Koops is my favorite. He's basically me. I like to basically play... Because I'm not naturally outgoing. I'm not bombastic in my real life. I'm actually super, super quiet. But Koops is me. Flurry is pretty flamboyant. Yep. Yoshi is a hot-headed tough guy. Yep. Vivian is just a sweet person. Yep. And Bobbery is an old wise guy. Also true. Bobbery actually reminds me a lot of my grandfather as well. And not just because he's a stereotypical old guy, just because some of the things that he says actually sounds like something my grandfather would say. What? Oh, did I surprise you? Oh yeah, sorry about that. See, I actually followed you here, but I got lost along the way, and, well, I'm gonna kick your ass now. Well, anyway, I just followed this path, and I finally caught up with you, and, well... Listen, just forget it, okay? I'm sure the Crystal Star is inside. And that Pirate King, Cortez, is there, too. I'm pretty sure, yeah, probably. No big deal, though, right? You can take him. You're a tough guy. We're counting on you. Boy, I sure am glad... I'm sure... Boy, I know I'm sure am so is... Boy, I know I sure am, and so is Grodius. Certain sentences just make my brain go, why am I not able to read this? Okay, I'm gonna do a heckin' heal. I'm gonna do a heckin' heal, okay? Oh, that feels so good. Again, I'm gonna finish this game. And Nintendo's gonna go, yeah, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door on Switch. And I'm gonna be like, really? Fucking really? I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'm pretty sure if it's either on that bookcase or it's somewhere else in my TV stand, but I do have the original copy that I owned all those years ago. Well, I still own it, actually. Mario gets named wrong in this game. You mean by Yoshi Gonzalez, or what do you mean by that? Yeah, I do feel weird about Vivian in the early chapters as well. And Vivian, if I recall, Vivian is a they, right? They never say one way or the other, so everyone says that Vivian is a general neutral character. Ooh, you ignored my warning. Oh, come inside the door. Be lost in the darkness. Mind if I, take some of your booze? Is this rum? Is this rum? Why's the rum always gone? Wait, every chapter... Wait, really? Did I never notice that? I'm gonna do some editing, so my Let's Play here, I'm gonna do a slightly different review than a normal game review using the footage. I'm gonna go back through that footage when I do so, and I'm gonna see. Because I don't think I've actually ever paid attention to that. No. Come into my... oh. Well, hi. Enough. I grow tired of this spooky woo business. I'm a pirate, blast it. Pirates don't moan. They can. I'm a cold-blooded villain who robs innocent lives and loots. Not a crying ghost. I don't know if you can hear that motorcycle right now. Why is it okay that motorcycles are damn near deafening, but if your car has exhaust issues, then it's a crime. You after my treasure? I don't know how to voice him. He's just getting this voice. My motorcycles, and a lot of them, yeah, I can definitely hear them. I don't know if you can hear them on the stream, though. And this is my ship. What are you doing here? Speak. No, actually, that's impressive. Because I can hear them clear as day, almost as if that window's open. I'll turn your mustache into a bone polisher, amigo. Oh, okay. Here we go, I guess. Oh, you have a body. I can't flee. Hopefully Bobbery is good for this fight. I've got a couple HP drains. I need to take advantage of that. One other thing I might do is I'm gonna use this. Use this and use it early. Bobbery, do... Okay, let's do a... Okay, as far as Hammer's concerned, yeah, I'm gonna lead Bobbery to the bottom half, and Mario will take the top half. Bitch! Of course you ignore Mario. You know what? I might use that again. That is quite handy. Do I have any other... No, I have Thunder Rage. I don't think this'll... Can bosses be stunned? I would imagine not. Let's do a... Let's just start using up a bunch of items here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might have fucked up. Ow, ow, ow! The hell, asshole! God damn! Bobbery, use this. Get a little bit of health back. Oh, okay. He's got different forms. Okay, as far as this is concerned... Okay, so I can... Yeah, he's still got 2 different hit points. And then... Bobbery, use the... Use this. Get some health back, buddy. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. I think he's playing to attack. Alright, use this. Wait. It only attacks the one? Fine. Yeah. He didn't like that at all. What do you mean? I don't know. How many enemies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. How about we do this? I'm not wasting the, or I'm not worried about using these items up anymore. I have a bunch back at the end. Oh, I can't take much more of this. This calls for something special. Now you will see the power, the true power of my spirit form. He just murdered a bunch of people. I'm sorry. What? Let's do... I could do clock out. Actually, hold on. Can Bobbery hit? I don't think Bobbery can hit them. Anyway, Mario, do power lift. I've never done this before, so I'm not entirely sure how to perform it. Press A when the panels align. Oh, okay. Actually, I kind of like this. Yeah, Bobbery, can you... No, you can't. I could use Bomb Squad, though. Second one, or that third one may not hit. Crap. They revived. Crap. Earth Tremor's not gonna hurt them. Mobilizes all enemies. Let's go ahead with this as well. Yeah. This one I've done.
You know what? All of you better duck. Because I'm about to turn left, and I don't want to smack you with my dick.
That's right. That's right. Gotcha. Alright, Bobbery, you can blow up these guys. I think, you know what? Let's just huck a few more out here. And... Trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm just going to keep wailing on this guy. Oh yeah, Mario's doing a hell of a lot of damage now. What did I just... Oh. Because that sword is pointy? That sucks. That actually sucks. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, those are all perfect. Okay, we're still doing actually pretty good. Ah. No. Stop. Ow! Stop hurting me. He's got so many turns. We can do it. We can do it. There we go. Now it's over. Yeah. We're not gonna quite level up. Oh, my treasure. He's tiny. I'm done for. You're foolish, amigo. For I am not dead. Well, technically I was already dead, but my spirit endures. Tied to my treasure. So you cannot do anything to me. I do not live, amigo. Still, guarding this treasure for 100 years is almost as boring as death. What? You're not even interested in my treasure. Then why are you here? Huh? You want this? This little rock over here. You're serious? Well, no big deal. Here, take it. Or do I need two... What do I need 1 or 2 extra gems for? I did not even like this one anyway. What power are we gonna get? Nice. And this isn't a psych one, right? Like the last one we got? Your star power is now 6, and you have learned a special move, Sweet Feast. Ooh. I was just saying that the Sweet Tree is kind of not strong enough anymore. That might be what that is, and if that is, I'm actually kind of excited. End of chapter. Cortez, scourge of the sea. Cortez, scourge of the sea. Mario soundly defeated this fearful spirit and claimed the crystal star. Perhaps the peaceful citizens of the world no longer need to fear Cortez and his fellowship. His fellowship? The only problem remaining is how Mario will escape this isolated island. I mean, he can literally become a boat now, so... Fuck everybody else, maybe? And could there be another problem hiding beneath our heroes' noses? Yeah, Flavio's probably gonna stab us for the treasure. We gonna see. Oh no, we're back here again. Well, that should do it. Well, if you don't need anything else, yeah, away with you. Month? Who knows? Day? Who knows? And then I heard something my ears could not believe. We actually discovered the legendary treasure of the Pirate King Cortez. Okay, he literally kicked us out. Am I able to... Am I able to get across like this? Yes. Alright, heal, please. I am very weak. Actually, I kind of wonder how I can restore my star power easily. Wow! That was like an earthquake in there. Are you alright? Wait, is there a crack right there in that rock? Can I do that? Can I blow that up with Bobbery? Yahoo! You defeated Cortez? Really? That's something. Yes. Now we've got some free time. Why don't you get us out of here? All that shaking caused a crack here. I feel a breeze. Oh, that wasn't there before. If we could break it down, we might be able to escape. What? A breeze? How are we gonna bust through solid rock, though? With a literal living bomb. Hell. And boom goes the dynamite. Ha! It worked! Just like I said. Well, me first. I forget, Rose, did you played this game, right? Because I know that it was technically your game and your GameCube, but I don't know if you actually played it through. Come on, everybody, let's get out of here. Yeah, this damp cave is not good for my skin. Let's go, Frankie. Oh, you did? Yeah, I couldn't actually remember. I don't know if, I think you bought this game, right? You saved our lives, man. I'll never forget you. But I need to leave. Oh, you don't remember if you ever beat it? I know I did, for a fact. I couldn't put this game down. Where are we? Are we back at camp? Holy shit. Ow! Don't hit me! I'm sorry. I need some items, buddy. I am clean out. Alright, I will address this elephant in the room later. Or not. Ah, Mario. Welcome back. You my stalwart captain. Fun thing happened to me today. My pickup broke down. So I tied a rope around myself and dragged it to the gas station. Jesus. Like, how fit are you? Because I don't care if it's on wheels. Pulling a pickup truck is not something that's easily done. So have you found the treasure? How's our little expedition farming? What? Spirit of Cortez was guarding the treasure. And you beat him? You left the treasure there? What were you thinking? Were you trying to be nice? Oh, well. I guess that's what I like about you. Could it be? But brother? What are you doing here? I came looking for you. Notice that all of the toads have pretty much the exact same stain patterns. I mean, they had to save resources somehow. I came looking for you, brother. All the way to this island. But ghosts attacked us and our boat just sank, but I found you now. My job requires me to be in shape. That is true. I actually saw a meme kind of recently. It's like fitness trainer, and it was kind of like a thin, lean body, and it was like some random construction worker, and they were just like super freaking buff, like if you've ever seen Seven Deadly Sins, like Escanor. Yeah, Escanor, that was his name. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, just type in Escanor. He'll come right up. Huh? Your boat sank too? So you were stranded here as well? I would like to buy items. Or get my items back. What? Hold on. What was that? Is there just a ship firing cannons? Ugh. What is that? Oh. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about you. I shouldn't have. Pardon me, guys. I mean... So sorry to surprise you. No, wait. No need for that fake politeness anymore. Good job getting the crystal star. Oh yeah, seriously, good job getting it from me. Oh no, ain't that a good... Ain't that good old Four Eyes? Yeah, it is Four Eyes. What's he doing over there? Hey, Four Eyes, it's dangerous up there. What's this lukewarm reception? Dramatic entrance here. Whatever. I'll spell it out for you idiots. You may have known me as Four Eyes, but actually... I'm Lord Crump. Oh man, did I fool you? I was the mastermind behind the shadows running this voyage. It hurts to be this good. Now, Mario, enough of this. I'm on schedule here. Hand over that star. Because you know what'll happen if you don't. I mean, yeah, it isn't easy if you are a twig, but I mean, if you're a fit twig, you know, like if you're a sturdy twig that can't be bent easily. I don't know. I used to be like one of those like super lean, like had the like, not the six pack going, but like you could see like veins in on my abs and stuff like that because I was just super thin, and now I've got a dad bod because I have an office job. Starboard cannons, port cannons, fire, fire, fire! Oi! Flores was a pirate of this time? What the heck is this voice? This is whatever. We're going with it. Madness. What are we standing here for? Cannons, people, we must flee. Look, sailors, we can't. We're not good for anything without a ship. Wait. I have it. I'm genius. We have a ship at hand. And a fine one, I must say. Mario, take me to Cortez. Yes, my brain remembered what you said. You said that Cortez had a ship. If the legend is true, then we will be unstoppable with that cursed ship. Flavio, what are you talking about? That's crazy. This is Cortez's pirate ship we're talking about here. Even if Mario did beat him, why would he lend you his ship? He'll cream you. Hey, I may be a coward and a cad, but I still have you. I have a duty to protect. We will be cannon fodder if we sit and wag our tongues. We must at least try, Cortez. I will hear no complaints from your leader, and I will negotiate with this Cortez. Now, Mario, take me to this pirate's scum at this instant. So, guessing that I can't buy items. Oh, wait, I can. Hi, can I have, like, all of my items? I'm here to store, firstly. So, put that in storage. Yes, and... oh, wait, no. I want to withdraw. And we are gonna grab whatever I just have. I realized I had so many items. What is left then? How much room do I have? Ah, you know what? That's good. We're gonna drop a save. Now, Mario, I'm gonna have to ask you, and this is I know asking a lot, but don't sink this ship. How do I get back there? Uh-oh. Oh, duh. Actually, let's do this too. Hello? Could we borrow your ship? Whoa. What? It's you again. Did you forget something? Cortez! I have to speak with you. Could you lend me your ship? What? Who would possess me to lend you my ship? And who are you anyway? My name is Flavio. We're in big trouble and we need your ship. We must protect our crew from bad pirates that are blasting us to bits. We need to borrow your ship teensy little bit. You talking about, muchacho? I don't rent this ship for pleasure cruises. And even if I would lend it to you, this ship is magical, and it cannot move. The key powering this ship is a magical skull gem. The skull gem? You mean this one? I mean, in a construction environment, sure. But I have a beer gut. But I'm also an office worker, so I know I'm definitely not lazy. I know what you're saying, though. You have the skull gem? Yes, I do. Alright, what do you say to this proposition? Take the gem, handed down through my generations of family, and I'll lend us your ship. I think that's a pretty fair deal, don't you, old friend? Old friend? Your ancestors stole that gem from me, you stuttering peacock. You must be very brave or very, very foolish to ask me of such things. I should turn you into a piñata and throw a party at the beach. Jesus. Wait a moment. Do not make me have Mario trounce you again. While he fights you, I will just throw the stone into the sea, and you will never find it. How would that be? Ugh. You rattle my bones, you peacock. Very well. I accept your bargain. Now, be very careful with that gem. Ah, yes, checkmate, Flavio. I did not make my fortune by failing in negotiation, no. You could talk your way through any deal, I say. Now, take this. Why is it floating? Ah, my precious black skull will sail the seven seas again. Is that... Why does every pirate ship have to be black? Black skull, black pearl. I can't think of any others, but I'm sure there's a bunch of others. Blackbeard. That's a pirate. I was getting quite annoyed by the sounds of cannons outside anyway. Now, I could really stretch my bones and wreak havoc on these seas like the old days. So, feel free to thank me any time for saving us all, but for now, we sail. Okay, bye. Is there any hidden things that I might be able to grab? No? I'm surprised, actually. Oh. Okay. When did you all get here? Hey, we're coming too! Let's take them, come on. All for one. Who is talking? Oi, and no letting Flavio Fancy Pants hog all the glory. Come on, Captain Stash. Was that you? It's been a millennium since I gazed upon the sea. Come to the open waters. Well, things are about to go south for you, buddy. I got ammo to spare. That's for a boom. How's that for a boom, bossa boom? You will fire the cannons here without my permission? You have nerve, mortal. What the? Not gonna lie, their ship is actually pretty badass. The enemy's ship, to be clear. Ah. I'm gonna sink this ratty old ship to the bottom of the ocean. Hear my voice, spirits. Take their ship and show them the meaning of fear. Mario, my captain. It is now your turn again. Get over there and duel that cad. I'm gonna turn you guys into wee seeds. Wee seeds. Weed seeds. He's gonna turn me into weed seeds, chat. Wait. That's not right. I'll turn you into seaweed. Joy. All right, how many targets do I have? 2. I'm gonna ice smash them. I'm gonna see if I can waste their turn. I cannot. Help! 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 Please. Ow. Nice, there we go. Oh, I got rid of them. All right, big money, big money, big money. No whammy. Stop. Fuck. Okay, he has more. There is always more, apparently. And they died. Fuck you. Being an office job wouldn't really help if you're trying to keep the weight off unless you're... No. No, unfortunately not. I gained like 20 pounds, like nearly 30 pounds actually, in an office job in the course of like almost a year. I will say though that I was eating like I normally would before my before I changed jobs, so yeah. That was a big mistake. I have lost a little bit of weight, but unfortunately not really a whole lot. I keep kind of gaining and losing it. You're gonna let... You're not gonna get off that easily, losers. Let's just see how you like this. X-Nauts! I don't like that. I don't. Nope. That is a few of them. Damn! Ow! All right, you know what? Not playing games here. Stop! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna take more than one hit. Okay, good. We guarded that. It's a lot of damage. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Especially if we get that, that star. Come on, we need this one. We really need this one. Damn. Almost had it. I know it. It's fine. We got this. You believe in me, chat? I believe in me because we just did it. Wait, what is happening? What's happening? Okay, I need you to start believing me again. Please. Ugh. Man, this is no good. I thought I was almost iced there for a second. You haven't finished me off yet. You sea urchins. I'm down, but no way am I out.
Why? I can't heal. Oh, wait, yes I can. Yes I can. I just remembered. I remembered I have this. Use it. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna start hawking. And no, please. No, please. I'm gonna have to heal Bobbery. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just switch out Bobbery. Let's swap Bobbery out for... Boshi?
Drink up, bitch.
Let's switch out for
It's full
Boshi.
of vitamins, minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
Thank you for the hydrate. Actually, my throat is just... Ugh. I hate sometimes when I stream, sometimes just my sinuses just start going nuts. So I always appreciate the hydrates. Anyway, what were we doing? Right, Boshi, do this, because this is gonna hit all of them. Yeah, suck it! No, please. No, please. Stop attacking me. Oh, come on. That should hit all of them.
Is this... this is all enemies. Let's use this. Now I'm really glad I picked up all my items. Okay, it definitely affected him. Boshi, what can you do? I could do a stopwatch. I don't have any attack... Well, this is sort of an attacking item, but... do... Gulp? What will this do? Nope. It does not work on them. Well, I tried at least. I guess Quake Hammer him. I need to get rid of his group. That might do it. It did. Okay. He's not doing a whole lot of damage to me himself. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's just time to focus straight on you. Come on, Boshi. Yeah! That's how you do it. Come on, we need this. We need this so badly. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. I need some faith, chat. Oh, please. Okay, he missed. I really oh, wait, I could do this. Yeah. It's a good thing I grabbed this. This was free. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Boshi, ground pound. Yes. I could have gotten away with not using that item, but it was free, so I don't care. Is that gonna level us up? No. Just short of it. Actually, I like that battle theme. Man, this is getting old. How could I lose again? I hate losing. I gotta think of another excuse of Throatus. And now with that POW gone, I'm gone. Yeah, we whipped him. That loser won't get in our face for a while, that's for sure. We did it. Yay, we did it. Eat seaweed. Save all game progress? Yes, we shall. But yeah, I think those alerts might be available by next week. I gotta make sure that Barkley is okay with them, because there might be another thing or two he might actually change. But once I give him payment for them, because those were commissioned, once I give him payment for those, then I'm gonna have free reign to use them. He said I could use them before I pay him. That's not how I work. I don't use things unless I pay you for them. Unless it's, you know, like fan art or something like that, where you're like, please, here, I made this for you just because. You blew it again. Lord Crump, you sickened me. Look, I'm sorry. We thought we had the guy cornered, but... Stop talking, Lord Crump. You just stand by until the next order. Oh, and Lord Crump, think of this as your last chance. Do you understand? Roger that. Then leave. Hey, you there. What is it, sire? The Shadow Sirens. Tell the Shadow Sirens to attack Mario again. And tell them not to fail this time. You got it, sir. I have 1 crystal star in my hands, and Mario has 5. I must take some treasures. Or take some measures. You have a star? When did you get that? Has he always had that star, chat? Tech called me again. I wonder what it is this time. Tech? That noise was you, wasn't it? What's wrong? I must request that you do a bit more... something a little more dangerous this time. Dangerous? I would like you to sneak into Sir Grodius's room and look for a data disk. It's the one they got in Rogueport. Did they get one in Rogueport? I completely forgot about it. A data disk? Why would you need that? Although I can view all data from on the network, I am unable to access some data of computers that are not linked to the network. Oh, they had it at the beginning. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, by the way, if Sabotage is here, that's called an air-gapped PC. Feel free to post the nerd sound anytime. Sir Grodius has information that even I am unable to view. But I must know it. I must know this information. How do I get there? Will I be disguised again? Not this time. No. Other than Sir Grodius no one other than Sir Grodius can enter that room. When Sir Grodius is elsewhere, there are guards outside the room that permit no entry. But there is still a way. You will be fine if you act according to my instructions. I must tell you, I do not want to make you do such a dangerous thing. But now I have no one else that I can ask. I don't mind, Tech, really. Ask me anything. Well then, first, leave the room and take the elevator as you have done earlier. What if I go and shower first? Just curious. It won't open. Trat. I must be going the wrong way. Okay. I can't clean, I can't shower, Princess. Princess Peach. I mean, not that I wanted to, chat. Chat, I didn't want to. I was just curious if I could. Believe me, right? You will first go into the opposite direction of Sir Grodius's room. Which is... Exit the elevator and enter the room with a green lamp. Sure. Not that way. There are guards in that room, Princess Peach. Please, head the opposite direction. Okay. You believe me, don't you? Come on. Don't judge me. Oh, right here. This music is nice. Now, I will have you concoct a potion that will make you transparent. Okay, I think the transition broke. Rose, is that a thing that you can do in Harry Potter? Is he making this up? Is he about to poison me? You mean a potion that will make me invisible? Correct. You will enter Sir Grodius's room by becoming completely invisible. Wow, okay, how do I make it? You must first set all of the potions on the desk in the concoctionator. Concoctionator. Is that an actual word? Hold on. I am Googling this because concoctionator. It is not a word. It tries to change it to concoction actor. Also, welcome, Owaku. It's good to have you here. Oh, menu. It is the machine in the back, but even I don't know which potion to set where. There should be a memo left in this room by an X-Naut researcher. Please use them as reference and set the potions in the machine. I need to use this for my next intro. Note, place 2 potions between the green potion and the red potion. Okay, so the green and the red are on the outsides. Note, place the blue potion next to the red potion. Note, do not place the red potion on the far right. So it's red first and green. Which green? This green? On the outside, and then place the blue potion next to the red potion. So blue potion goes... Wait, next to the red potion? Right? Yeah, so that goes on the middle. And then by process of elimination, I think I need the orange one, but I'm gonna check. Do not place the red potion on the far right. Faz, thank you so much for the resubscription. 32 months! How has it been that long?
What's up, everybody? I think dogs
Thank
should
you
vote.
so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Also, apparently, Rose said that she would rather, and Moon actually agrees, that we should play Borderlands and not go to the fireworks. Do not place the red potion to the far right. Okay, yeah, we read that. I think my process of... Oh, wait, here's one. No, the orange one between the blue and the green. Yeah, okay, so we got this. We got this. Are you sure they are placed to your liking? Yes. Very well. Please, cue the button on the control panel on the left side of the room. You mean the one that's kind of blinking in a danger, like, tone? Yeah, I'm down for that. It would be... Would it be in the place of Monday or an extra? An extra unless you couldn't do Monday. Obviously, those Monday streams are optional. If you say that you're busy, then I'll just play something else, like Tears of the Kingdom or something. No, legitimately, I just want to play more of that game. I watched the entire 3 hours of the last stream we did on YouTube. Please press the button where the beaker should stop to dispense each potion. Okay, boop. 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 Wait, what? Oh, okay. It, oh, okay. Now I'm getting confused. First place bits. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for that 1 bit. I will heat the mixture for 30 seconds. Press the button at exactly 30 seconds after heating stops. Is there a timer? Is there a visual? How do I know? Do I just have to count this? YOLO. YOLO. I think it's overdone. Actually, it's looking... I did not count, by the way. By my calculations, it should be finished, but... Did it come out correctly? Sure. Very good. Then please drink it. All of it, please. What? Drink it? Is it safe? It smells funny. Please, you must drink it. I'm gonna die. What's going on? What happened? How unfortunate. It looks like it was unsuccessful. Please, try again.
No.
Alright. Hold on. Why? Okay. Touch. 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 Do I do it at each place? I would have to, right? Touch. Push the button. Push the button. Okay, I will heat it for 30 seconds. Press the button exactly 30 seconds after heating. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. I'm fucking cheating. Okay, it might be a second off because I didn't hit it in time. Gotta love smartwatches, by the way. Also, is it being microwaved? Is that what that is? Have you noticed that you never see a microwave commercial? Oh, that looks different. It's green. That looks a little bit safer. What? Drink this? Is it safe? It smells funny. Please drink it. Oh, for some reason I thought it took off red. You have done it. You have successfully made a transparent... You successfully made yourself transparent. Congratulations. Don't spend your fraction of a penny. It's actually a penny. It's not even a fraction. It's actually a penny. When it comes to bits, those are actually taken off when you purchase. The subscriptions are taken off when you subscribe. But I must ask you to take off your dress, however. Oh. I see his plan. I see Tech's plan. Now it's all coming together, chat. Even the potion cannot make the dress invisible. What? That's indecent.
Drink up,
no
bitch.
way.
It's full of vitamins, minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
Yeah, and if I keep it up, then you know, I only need... Hold on. Let me do the math. 25,000 more pennies in order to make a check from Twitch. Which, by the way, if I earn a check from Twitch, if I hit the limit, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what it is, but it's pretty easily searchable. I have to wait 45 days now. That's in the contract. They changed the contract. I have to wait 45 days after I hit that threshold to get it. 45 days. Because why? Fuck if I know. But that's indecent. No way. Oh, fine, I guess. If it's the only way. When you go to Sir Grodius' room, first locate the disk with the recorded data. Then, insert that disk into the computer and connect to the network. When you are all finished with that, please come back to this room. I will teach you how to make yourself normal again. Gee, this is kind of complicated. I suppose. Now, please, to Sir Grodius' room. This is gonna wear off and she's gonna be nude. And then Tech's gonna be like, oh, why am I getting boners? Well, that was creepy. Why had the door just open? Malfunction? Or am I just losing it? I'm just a shadow. Hey, it's almost like the, it's almost like the first stream when there was just shadows because the game just, like, kept glitching because the emulator was not performing correctly. I like how he said it was guarded by 2 people standing there, but there was nobody there. Who the fuck are you? Oh, dude, I like that room. Can I have a frickin' room like that? This must be Sir Grodius' room. Now, where's that disc? Found it. This must be... I just guessed. I got the data dick. Yeah, so I insert this disc into the computer and connect it to the network? Data dick. Did we get the wrong one? Oh, okay. I thought she loaded up a game. Yes, I did it. I did it. It's working. Okay. Looks like it's done. I better get this disc back to where it was. There, like it was never there. I'm still waiting for myself to turn visible again. It's kind of like, yeah, because that's how it is in My Hero Academia, right? Invisible Girl. She's just invisible, right? She's just naked all the time. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have a costume at any point that can just be transparent just like herself. Have you caught up with My Hero Academia, Fez? I actually don't know how much you were keeping up with that, if anything. Thank you, Princess Peach. I was able to obtain the disc as required, or the data as I desired. Is that right? Well, I'm glad. Now, I will teach you how to become visible again. It's quite simple. Merely drink the green potion. It will revert you back to normal instantaneously. Oh, okay. I'm glad she thought about putting her clothes back on. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's see here. The green potion, right? Just this green one or that green one there? Oh, what a relief. I was kind of worried I might never become visible again. There was never any danger of that. Now, please, return to the computer room. Oh my... Do you remember when there used to be computer rooms in school? Now it's basically a requirement that you have a computer when you're in school. Man, 'cause the computers at school. So, it's been forever. How are you? But it used to be you would go into those computer rooms, and because those things just took up a freaking metric ton of energy, you would have to like go in there and like turn them on, and they would take, because you know it was like Windows 95. No, it wasn't even Windows 95, was it? It was, I think it was just Windows 3.1. Oh my god. I'm old, chat. If I have not made that clear, I am old. But anyway, it was like Windows 3.1, and you would hit that button, and like half of the freaking class, half of the freaking class was waiting for that fucking thing to boot. Oh no. Say, by the way, Tech, what was that data? That data was on this this website. It's apparently called. It's a hub of some sort. This data is heavily encrypted. But if my prediction is correct... If it's correct, what? Oh, 7 for me. So I had to go into the conference room where they still had a computer that was on Windows 7. And we plugged in a keyboard, and it was sitting there just installing the drive. The drivers for it, and it was just sitting there spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm like, oh yeah, good old Windows 7. I actually don't hate Windows 7. I actually really did not like Windows 10 when I had to go to it when I got my new graphics card that required it. But now I can't really go back because it's just, you get used to it, Stockholm Syndrome and all that. A new game? Yeah, they were super mum about that, too. I'm actually kind of curious as to what it is. Because I know I never played it. Actually, I think Rose suggested I do so because it was actually just a good game. But I know Rose played through Super Princess Peach, and she really enjoyed it. No, I can't afford to make any mistakes or assumptions. Someone uploaded Minecraft to the school drive. We used to play Flash games in school, like Kitty Cannon. So we would, like, all the time, we would just play Flash games, especially in drafting class. So there was drafting class, and then there was computer CAD class that was the advanced version of drafting class. And I finished that class early, like 2 weeks early. So I not only was playing Flash games, my teacher asked me, actually, Fez, you probably know who I'm talking about, Mr. Rumsey. You had Mr. Rumsey, right? He asked me how to show him where he could play Tetris. So I showed him. Super Princess Peach when it came out. I liked Super Princess Peach when it came out, but it's incredibly bad at games then. Yeah, and kind of now in 2023, it's not the best because of stereotypes that it kind of, pardon me, I burped, kind of presents in the game, but if you look at it from just a surface level, it's still a good game. I will let you know when my analysis is complete. For now, please use the communicator if you wish. Communicate with Mario. Touch my spacebar as much as you want. Please touch it. By the way, Tech actually is kind of enamored with Princess Peach, which is why I'm making these innuendos if you are just now joining us. Okay, tell me when you decipher this data, okay? Good. I'll use your communicator. Yeah, I had Rumsey. Anytime someone would exit a tab in the computer, he would accuse them of looking at how much. Okay, yeah, he would do that to me as well. Not really that specific thing. What was it, like clown or like some sort of like thing like that? Like basically the same thing, but yeah. Rosalina. So actually, very soon I'm gonna be playing Super Mario Galaxy. So I played the Mario Sunshine on the anniversary pack, but now I'm gonna play the Mario Galaxy pretty soon. So if you do enjoy that game, then yeah, I'm going to be playing that soon. I'm usually around this time from 6 p.m. EST to 9 p.m. EST, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Some streams thrown in there as bonuses, but I never really schedule those, just because in case I need to do things. I've written my message. Will you send it? I've only played the second one. Really? I've never actually played the second one, and I wanted to. I rented it from the rental store back in the day, but I never actually played it because I rented like 2 or 3 games. That was kind of my mistake. But I don't remember what game it was that I was playing that I really enjoyed, but I was playing one of the games out of like 2 or 3 that I rented, and I never touched the second game. See a source? Oh no. So one of my friends, he actually on the weekends when the college computers weren't being used, he actually, and he got permission, by the way, this wasn't just something he just did. He actually rented out the room and he loaded up Counter-Strike, the original Counter-Strike, and he networked them all together. We had 15v15, and it was amazing. One of the things we did a lot was a lot of mods. So we had 29 people against one superpowered chicken. This superpowered chicken was super fast, could destroy you in one peck. Also, everyone had those Magnum sniper rifles. So it was impossible to hit this fucking thing because it was super slow to shoot this thing. And even if you did shoot it, you would have to shoot it about 20 times before it actually died. So everyone was just like running around going, like you just heard 29 people go, "Get the chicken! Get the chicken! Get the chicken!" You couldn't have that shit today. Like nobody would ever go for that. No one would ever want to go out and just do a LAN party like that. But oh man, that was so good. We used to do Team Fortress Classic a lot too. So not TF2, the original Team Fortress. And man, that some Unreal Tournament was fun, but there was several people that didn't really care for the game. That was actually the game I liked the most. I was a flak monkey in that game. So if you don't know what the flak cannon is, basically it was a shotgun. It just shot shrapnel. And it would just tear through enemies if you were right next to them. We used to do 3v3 LAN. I never got to do anything like that in his class. Damn, like most of the time he would tell me to either find something to do, or he would put on one of his NASCAR recordings. He did that a lot. Anyway, I need to focus here. We're done for now. Please go back to your room. Okay. Take care, Katak. Good night. Thank you, Princess Peach. Why, you're welcome, Tak. We're gonna come up to a save point here in a moment, and then we're going to, maybe we'll talk for a little bit more. Princess Peach, I will protect you. Yeah, I don't blame him at, what am I trying to say? I don't blame him, but at the same time, like, although he had a I don't give a fuck attitude, he didn't have that little of a give a fuck attitude, you know? Anyway, we're gonna conclude here in a little bit, but yeah, so talking about Mr. Rumsey, since we're talking about him real quick, I'm gonna click away from the game actually real quick. There we go. Oh, it did the thing where it just breaks my entire computer. There we go. Anyway, I don't know if you ever saw Mr. Rumsey. I don't know if you ever saw him try and break up a fight, because thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. But I don't know if you ever saw Rumsey actually break up a fight, but Rumsey would just... So Rumsey was a big dude. If you don't know who Mr. Rumsey was, he was a big Southern man, and he had this, like, really typical like smoker's voice. Like, I'm trying to think of like one of the things he would say like wash the windows. Like he had this like really like I could never emulate his voice, but he had this. Think of just a smoker's voice with like a southern accent, and you got a pretty good idea. But he would, oh, I mean, he was a barrel of laughs too. But he would break up fights, and you never saw a man move that fast, a man that big. He would just be like, and I saw him once. He just like belly bumped them both to like get them to stop, and then he went like this. Push them back, and he's like, whoa, to the office, you two. And he would like grab them both by the front of their collar and then twist it. he was a hoot. It was actually a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago now, so more than a couple. But I actually was reminiscing about him, and it was like 2 or 3 days later that I heard that he passed away, because he moved down south again. His mother was ill, and so was he. So, well, that's basically how it ended. But man, I still remember him. He's probably one of the only teachers that I completely remember, like absolutely, like I've never left school. I don't know that teacher, actually. That teacher must not have been there when I was there. Anyway, I guess with that out of the way, why don't we find somebody to raid, shall we? We should have a decent raid party, right? Let's see here. I'm gonna raid Wolf. I actually haven't been over to Wolf's stream yet. So Wolf is somebody that I met on Twitter. So I'm gonna send you over there. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. And I've got a lot of burps. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, please consider hitting that follow button for notifications of when I go live next. I will be live possibly tomorrow. Possibly. So, keywords possibly. But I might be live tomorrow. And, yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. And have a good one. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Bye for now.